Good morning, students. This is Banu Prasad, working as assistant professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering in MBR College of Engineering and Technology. Today we will discuss about types of milling cutters. So in milling machine, we have the different types of milling cutters. That one we will discuss for today class. Comes to in our previous lecture, we will discuss about in previous lecture. So what are the different types of milling parameters? So next one in milling parameters one, we have the cutting speed, feed, and depth of cut one we have. So next one is what are the factors affecting the efficiency of milling operation one. So next one is we will discuss about different types of milling operation. Okay, so that is a major that is our previous lecture. Okay, but today onwards we will discuss about types of milling cutters. So basically we have the two types of milling cutters. First one is arbor type milling cutters. Second one is shank type of milling cutters. So first one, arbor type milling cutters. Again, we have the four types of classifications. The first one is plain milling, side milling, farm milling, fly cutters. So second one is shank type of milling cutters. In shank type of milling cutters, again we have the four types of classifications. First one is end mill, inserted tooth, T-slot, fly cutters. So these are the types of milling cutters. Okay, so different types of milling cutters, and by using the cutters, we can remove the metal from the workpiece. Without cutter, we cannot remove the metal from the workpiece. Cutter is very important one. So based on the cutter only, we can do the machining operation. Without cutter, we cannot do anything. Okay, so first one is we will see arbor type milling machine, arbor type milling cutter. So the first one is arbor is a cutting process. Arbor is one of the arbor milling is one of the cutting process which removes the material with a multi-toothed cutter. So which removes a metal via a multi-toothed cutter. So here arbor milling machines can use it for multi-toothed cutter. So multi-toothed cutter we can use it and cut the and remove the metal from the workpiece. So an arbor mill is a type of milling machine. Arbor mill is one type of milling machine one, characterized by its ability to rapidly remove the material from a variety of materials. This milling process is not only rapid but also the virtual one. So these milling machines, these milling cutters is not only rapid but also it will be virtual one. So these are the introduction about the arbor type of milling cutters. Okay, arbor type of milling cutters is one of the material removal process. We can use it for multi-toothed cutters. We can use it here. Arbor mill is one type of milling machine one. It is characterized by its ability to rapidly remove the material from a variety of material. So this milling process is not only rapid but also the virtual one. So this is one of the introduction about the arbor type of milling cutters. So next one is we can see in arbor type milling cutters. The first one is in arbor type milling cutters. The first one is plain milling. So it is one of the plain milling cutter. So by using this cutter, so see here, once widely we can use this kind of cutters. So cylindrical of high speed steel with teeth cut. So cylinder of high speed steel with teeth cuts. So teeth cuts, we have this is the teeth. This teeth is made of the steel. Okay, so high speed steel we can use this type of teeth. Okay, so so see here, cylinder of high-speed steel with teeth cut on the periphery one, used to produce flat surfaces. So by using this cutter one to produce flat surfaces one. So see here, several types we have. So several types of plain milling cutters we have. So first one is light duty we have, light duty helical we have, heavy duty we have, high helix we have. So several types of plain milling cutters we can see here. First one is light duty cutter, light duty helical cutter. Third one is heavy duty cutter, high helix cutter. So these are the one of the plain milling cutters. Okay, so plain milling cutter. So next one is we can see another one, plain milling cutters. First one, second one is side milling one. So comparatively narrow cylindrical milling cutters with the teeth on each side and on periphery. So see here. So these are the one of the side milling cutter. So it is used for cutting slots. It is used for mainly cutting slots and for the paste and the straddle milling operations. So it is majorly used for the cutting slots. Cutting slotting purpose, we can use it for side milling cutter. So next one is, it is free cutting action at a high speed and feed. So free cutting action, it will be in the free cutting action, it will be takes place at a high speed and a high feed. By using the high speed and high feed, we can do the cutting process for the side milling cutter. Okay, so it is suitable for milling deep narrow slots. So majorly this kind of side milling cutter suitable for the milling deep narrow slots. Deep narrow slots making purpose, it is suitable for side milling cutter one. Okay, so it is a, by using the side milling cutters one comparatively to produce a narrow cylindrical milling cutters with teeth on each side on the periphery. So it is used for cut the slots. Majorly side milling are used to cut the slots. So next one is, we can see farm milling. All these are the cutters. So cutters are very important. In milling machines, we have the different types of operation one. So different types of operation one, we can choose for the different types of cutters one. So one cutter we cannot use different types of cutters. We can use the different types of operation. It will be performed. But using different types of cutters, it will be perform different operation. So one cutter we can use it. It will be performed for one operation only. So that is the main different types of operation purpose they introduce for different types of cutters and what. So that is the main concept here. So next one is, third one is palm milling cutters. So it is one of the very important cutter one. It is incorporated exact shape of part to be produced. Incorporated exact shape of the part to be produced. Exact shape. So where we want to cut the part, means the exact shape, it will be produced for the palm milling cutter. So it is useful for production of small parts. The farm milling, majorly it is useful for the small parts. So useful for the production of small parts. Small parts we have. Small parts milling purpose, machining purpose, we can use it for this kind of milling cutter. Okay. So each tooth identical in shape one. Each tooth we have. So in cutter one, so we have the tooths we have. So each and every tooth, it is identical in shape. Okay, so identical in shape. Each and every tooth is a one of the identical shapes we can see for this kind of farm milling cutter. So sharpened by grinding toothpaste one. So it is sharpened by grinding toothpaste. So how can we sharpen this kind of milling cutters? Means by using the grinding toothpaste. So maybe have positive, zero or negative rake one. So maybe in this one we can see positive one we can see. So we can see negative, we can see, or zero also we can see. This kind of farm milling cutters one. So it is important to maintain original rake one. So it is in this cutting process, machine should want to maintain original rake one. So it is difficult to sharpen. So it is very difficult to sharpen one. Sharpen one. So it is very difficult to sharpen one. Okay, so it is one of the farm milling. So it is one of the very important milling. Okay, so next one is types of formed cutters. So see here, farm milling one. So in farm milling cutters one, so we can see different types of cutters one. So this is the first one is concave one, convex one, gate tools one. So these are the types of formed cutters. Okay, farm milling cutter. So in this one, in farm milling cutters one, these are the types of farm milling cutters. The first one is concave shapes. So see here, this is concave shaped cutter one. It is convex shaped cutter one. It is gate tooth cutter one. So these are the three different types of cutters we can see. So in farm milling one. Okay, so different types of convex, by using this concave cutter one, we can produce it for different product one. So these three are very different cutters. It will be performed for three different operations. Okay, so now three are not in same one. So see here, it is convex shape, convex, gate tooth one. Okay, so next one is see here, angular cutter. So it is also one of the very important cutter. So in our tooth cutting process one. So these teeth neither parallel nor perpendicular to the cutting axis. So in this angular cutter one, the teeth may be parallel or perpendicular to the cutting axis. So initially we have the cutting axis. So in the teeth, maybe it is parallel to the cutting axis, or maybe it may be perpendicular to the cutting axis. That is a major one. Major point here. It is used for the milling angular surfaces one. So by using this cutter one, so we produce the angular surfaces one. So angular surfaces is nothing but grooves, so serrations, chamfers, and reamers teeth one. So these are the major parts it will be produced. So it is used for milling angular surfaces. Milling angular surfaces purpose we can use it for the angular cutters one. So grooves, serrations, chamfers, and reamers teeth you can produce. So the angular cutters basically it is divided into two groups. First one is single angle milling cutters. Second one is double angle milling cutters. Okay, so these angle cutters so generally classified into again two types: single angle milling cutter, double angle milling cutters. First one is so see here single angle milling cutters. So single angle one, the teeth on angular surface. The teeth are angular surfaces we can see. It is one of the single angle angular cutter. It is a double angle angular cutter. So the teeth on angular surfaces. The teeth are we can see angular surfaces. So may or may not have teeth on flat. So may or may not have the teeth on flat. The teeth are so it may be may or may not it may be flat top. Okay, the teeth are in flat surfaces one. So the teeth are angular surfaces one. So the angle between each and every teeth are so we can see here 45 degrees or 60 degrees one. Each and every teeth here the angle lies between these teeth one 45 degrees to 60 degrees somewhat. Okay, so in this one, so here we can see different types of teeth we have. The teeth angle is nothing but 45 degrees to 60 degrees. They are considered. Okay. This one is double angle one. Double angle angular cutter one. So the two intersecting angular surfaces with cutting tooth on both them. We can see here two intersecting angular surfaces we can use it here with cutting tooth on the both one. Two angle surfaces we can use it here. So see here it is equal angles on both sides of line at right angles to the axis sum. So here two inserting angular surfaces with cutting teeth on both one. Two in angular surfaces we can use it. So in both sides we can use it for the teeth sum. Angular surfaces both sides we can use it for the teeth. So these equal angles on both side of line at right angle to the axis sum. So equal angles on both sides. So we have this one in double angle one. We have the two surfaces one, two angular surfaces one. We have the two angular surfaces onwards. You can see so equal angles on both sides of line at right angle to the axis somewhat. So it is one of the double angle angular cutter. So it is a single angle angular cutter. Single angle angular cutter. It is a double angle angular cutter. So it is one of the topic. Next one is fly cutter. So it is a fly cutter. So in this source here, it is a fly cutter one. It is a single pointed cutting tool with cutting end grooved to desired shape. So it is one of the single point cutting tool with cutting end. So see here the cutting end ground to desired shape. So the cutting end machine should they are designed for the desired shape one. So desired shape onwards it produced for desired product one. So it is mounted on special adapter or arbor one. It is mounted in special adapter or arbor one. It is mounted on this special part. Okay, it is one of the very important special cutter also. So it is mounted on the special adapter or arbor one. Okay, the fine feed must be used here. The fine feed machine should we can use it here. Next one is it is used in experimental work instead of a specially shaped cutter. So majorly we can use it for this kind of flying cutters, experimental work instead of a specially shaped cutters. Okay, specially shaped cutters. These are one of the very important different cutters. These are fly cutters one. So next one is we can see end mill one. This is end mill. It is one of the very important cutter. So the cutting teeth on end as well as periphery. So the cutting teeth is we are fixed on the end as well as the periphery. So it is fitted to spindle by suitable adapter. It is fitted to the spindle by suitable adapter. Suitable adapter we can use it and fit to the spindle. Okay, these are two types. One, the first one is solid end mill one. Next one is shell end mill one. Solid end mill and shell end mill. So in solid end mill one, the shank and cutter integral one. So in the solid end mill one, the shank and cutters are integral one. So smaller with either straight or helical flotsam. So in small, it is smaller with either straight or helical flutches. We can use it in this one, solid end mill one. So two flute or four flute, two flute or four flute we can use in one in this solid end mill. So next one is shell end mill one. It is a separate shankum. So the shell end mill, it is one of the separate shankum. So it is one of the end mill cutters. Okay, end mill cutters. End mill cutters generally we have two types. The first one is solid end mill. Next one is shell end mill. Okay. So next one we can see shell type end mill. So okay, first one is shell type end mill one. So solid end mill we can see that one. It is a solid shell type end mill one. The face milling cutters under the 6 inches one. So see here, it is a shell type end mill one. In shape shell type end mill one, the face cutter under on 6 inches. So it is a sharp edges, 6 inches. You can see here this teeth. The solid multi-tooth cutters with the teeth on the face and periphery. The solid multi-tooth cutters with teeth on face and periphery. So it is one of the very important different cutter. Multi-tooth multi teeth and fixes on. So multi-tooth cutters with teeth on face periphery. This held on stump arbor one. This L on stump arbor one may be threaded or use key in shank to drive cutters. So it may be threaded or threaded, but maybe it may be threaded or use key in shank to drive cutters. So it is one of the shell type end mill. So next one is we can see T slot. So T slots also one of the very important cutter. So it is used to cut wide horizontal groove at the bottom of T slots. So it is majorly that two T slots cutter. It is used for cut wide horizontal grooves at bottom of T slots. So majorly it is cut wide horizontal grooves at the bottom of the T slots. After narrow vertical grooves, machined with end mill or side mill cutters. After narrow vertical grooves, so it is horizontal grooves, it is vertical. So after narrow vertical grooves, the machined with end mill or side mill cutter. So see here, it is one of the T-slot cutter. So consists of a small side milling cutter with teeth on both sides and integral shank for the mounting. Okay, so it is one of the small T-slot cutters. Okay, it is used for cut wide horizontal grooves at the bottom of the T-slots after narrow serum. After narrow vertical grooves machined with end mill or side milling cutters. So it is one of the T-slot cutter. So next one is the last one. Last cutter is nothing but fly cutters. Fly cutter. It is a single point cutting tool with cutting edge grounded to desired shape. It is one of the single pointed cutting tool. So the cutting edge it is grounded to desired shape. In this end one we can see one of the desired shape. That is the point. It is mounted on special adapter or arbor one. So it is this special shape is it is mounted on by using the adapter or arbor one. By using adapter and arbor one to mount in these kind of special parts. So next one is we can see here another one. So this fine fluid must be used in this one. Fine fluid machine should we can use it here. It is used in experimental work instead of a special shaped cutter. So majorly it is used for the experimental purpose. Experimental work purpose you can use mostly fly cutters instead of a specially shaped cutter. It is one of the specially shaped cutters. Specially shaped cutters, so that's we can use it for the experimental purpose also. So it is one of the flying cutters. Okay, so it is our today topic. Today topic is nothing but what is the different types of cutters. Okay, different types of cutters we can use it in the milling operation. So here we have the different types of operations we have. In milling one, in milling machine one, we have the different types of operation we have. So different types of operation purpose, we can use it for the different types of cutters. By using the different types of cutters to perform for different types of operations. So that's why they introduce it for these kind of cutters. A different type, a variety of cutter, it will be produced for a variety of part one. So that based on the cutter, it will be produced for the different part number. Okay, so these are the today class number. So okay, so cutters are generally classified into two types of milling cutters. First one is arbor type of milling cutter, second one is shank type of milling cutters one. So arbor type one, again we have four types one. So the first one is plain milling one, side milling one, palm milling one, ply cutters one. So next one is shank type of milling cutters one. Again we have four types of classifications here. End mill, insected tooth, T-slots, ply cutters. So these are the today topic. Next class we will discuss for holding devices one. So what are the holding devices of milling machine? Next one is what are the accessories of milling machines. So next class onwards we will complete the fourth unit. So in fourth unit is very easy in it, very easy in it, and straight topic one. The straight topic is nothing but milling machine. What is the working principle of milling machines? What are the methods of milling machines? What are the types of milling machines? So we have the types is nothing but generally we have the three types of milling machines. Majorly we can use it. Horizontal, vertical, universal one. Next one is what are the milling machine parameters? So what are the milling machine parameters one? So what is the feed? What is the cutting speed? What is the depth of cut? What is the time calculation? So now what are the factors? It is what are the different types of factors are influenced on the milling operation one. So next one is what are the different types of milling operations one. So different types of milling operations. What are the different types one? Next one, what is the cutter? And what are the different types of cutters one? So it is our today class. So next class is what is the holding devices one? What are the different types of holding devices one? So next class we will discuss for milling machine accessories. So this is overall fourth unit. Okay. So tomorrow class onwards we will complete the fourth unit. Again we will next day after tomorrow we will start with the fifth unit. Okay, so it is our today class. Okay, thank you.